So today is March 29th, 2023. I woke up at about 4 a.m. last night with a really scary dream. And a few minutes after I woke up from it, I realized I felt in my spirit, write it down. And so I started writing down. As I was awake, different parts started coming back to me, so I'll just say what I can remember. So what I remember is I was walking around, and it was not in my hometown where I live. It was somewhere different, somewhere busier, possibly a city, I'm not sure. And I was walking around outside, and I look up into the sky, and there's like this huge like rocket. And I watch, and I'm looking at it, and it's just sitting there. It's not attached to a plane or anything. It's just there. And then a rocket shoots out of it, and I watch, and it's like it lands like maybe a mile or two away, and there's a huge explosion. And so everybody starts screaming and running. And then not even like a minute later, another one shows up, and again, another huge explosion. And I didn't see where this one landed. I just started running because everybody was running. And then while I was running, or right before I started running, I actually remember saying the words, "It started." Whoever I was with, I told them, I said, "It's starting." And then everybody started running and screaming. As I'm running as well, in the opposite direction of the where the bomb hit, because I wasn't sure how far it was going to come, if it was going to knock me out. I thought, well, what if I'm only alive another couple minutes? So I started running to groups of people who were panicking and saying, "Jesus is coming back, Jesus is coming back, repent." And I'm running, and nobody's listening to me, but I don't care. I'm running from like group to group to group to group, and anywhere I can find a person and telling them Jesus is coming back soon, Jesus is coming back soon, trying to get them all to realize what was happening. And but like I said, nobody was really listening. And the next thing, it was a long dream, and I know other things happened, but the only thing I can really remember after that was I wanted to go. I had found my kids at some point during the dream, and then I had to go do something, so I left. But anyway, I was on my way back to my kids, and I got into my car. And as I was sitting in my car, I was trying to, I think, get my phone to work, because for hours my watch didn't get a text message or a call. So I was assuming in my dream that all the phones were down. No one could call each other. So I got into my car and I started it up. And at this point, it was already dark outside. And this guy's looking at me and looking at the car, and I knew he was going to come in and try to steal the car. So I pressed the lock button so he couldn't get in. But I think I pressed unlock instead. It was very dark outside. And he got into the car and told me to get out, and he was going to take it. And I was screaming and begging him, "Don't take my car. I just want to go get my kids." I was like, "Don't take my car." I was like, "Just drop me off. You can have my car after that. Just take my kids, and you can have my car, and you can take it wherever you want to go." And I think he agreed, because we started driving. And as we were driving, I noticed the only other vehicles moving were like emergency vehicles. And then as we were driving back, that's all I can remember. Then I woke up.